To be a child is so much fun. Playing is fun. Playing in the rain is magical. And no one enjoyed it more than Jared. As soon as he heard the sound of raindrops on his parents' old iron sheet roof, it was time to run outside and have fun. The rain fell on the dry soil, and the playground soon became very muddy. It was very easy to fall on the mud, and all the children enjoyed it. But today, things were different. Instead of the usual soft, clear raindrops, the sky was filled with small hailstones. As soon as Jared stepped outside and started running and spinning in the open field outside his house, he was hit by the small hailstones on his head. At first, Jared thought someone threw a stone at him. He turned and looked around, but he didn't see anyone. The stones kept hitting him on the head, so he looked up. He was shocked to see small ice cubes falling from the sky. They hit the ground and spat all over the field. Confused, Jared stood there not knowing what to do. He had never seen anything like this. Where were the ice cubes coming from? Why were they falling from the sky? "Jared, what are you doing outside in the rain?" His mother called out from the kitchen window. "I want to play," replied Jared, still confused by the weird rain. "You can't play in the rain. Come inside the house. Now," she retorted. Jared stood still. He didn't want to go inside the house. He wanted to play in the rain, like he often did with his friends. But today his friends were nowhere to be seen. "Jared, what are you still doing there? Get inside the house." Jared looked over his shoulder to see his mother still standing at the window. She didn't like him playing in the rain. "You will get sick," she always said. But Jared and his friends often got away with it, even when their parents were angry. As he stood there, confused and not knowing what to do, he saw the minibus that dropped his father from work stop few meters from their house. He watched as the doors flung open and two men jumped out. One was his father, and the other a neighbor. They bid each other goodbye, and each man ran towards his house. "Jared, what are you doing out here in the rain? Let's go inside," father said as he approached Jared. "I want to play." "But look, there are ice cubes falling from the sky," Jared replied, pointing his little finger into the sky. His father laughed lightly, then made Jared turn around and head towards the house. "Those are not ice cubes, my boy," Jared's father said. "They're called hailstones." "Hailstones?" "Yes, hailstones. Sometimes when it rains, hailstones fall from the sky together with raindrops. Like today," he continued, watching Jared's bewildered face. "It's not safe for you to play in the rain during hailstorms. It's dangerous. So you must stay in the house, where you'll be safe." Jared watched as his father met his mother at the kitchen door. They exchanged small pleasantries, then his father headed towards their bedroom. "Mom, what causes hailstones?" "They're caused by warm air rising in the sky and forming ice particles when it meets cold air. But you'll understand it more when you grow a little older," his mother replied, as she headed back into the kitchen. "Go to your room and put on dry clothes." Jared walked slowly into his bedroom. He picked a clean t-shirt and shorts from the wardrobe, then jumped on his bed. He didn't understand what happened today. He really wanted to play outside, but this crazy rain had stopped him. Even his friends didn't come outside to play. He was very sad. Jared reached for his red motocross car, green Jeep, white police van, and ambulance, and started playing on his bedroom floor. The makeshift motocross driving field his father had made for him was neatly placed at a corner of his bedroom. He loved playing fast cars with his friends. But today, he would have to play alone. A few minutes later, the bedroom door opened slowly, and Jared's father stood there. He had taken off his soaked clothes, taken a warm shower, and put on his favorite knitted sweater and casual pants. "What are you doing, son?" he asked. Jared spun around and said, "I'm playing, Daddy. Let's go to the living room. Mom has cooked some delicious cookies, cake, and warm milk." Jared quickly jumped and followed his father into the living room. They found the food on the table, and Jared quickly ran to the sink to wash his hands. He knew his mother would be angry if he ate with dirty hands. "Son, why do you like playing in the rain?" Jared's father asked as they started eating the cookies and cake. His mother was the best cook in the world, and she always baked very delicious food. It was such a delight. Because it's fun. My friends and I enjoy playing in the mud, sliding, and jumping in the puddles. Jared replied, just as his mother walked into the room with another plate full of cookies. Do you know how hard it is to wash your clothes with all the mud and leaves? She asked. Jared's father grinned slightly, but said nothing. He also knew how fun it was to play in the rain. His childhood memories came flooding back to him, and he remembered how he and his friends also enjoyed playing in the mud. Not wanting to upset his mother, Jared did not reply to her question. He kept quiet, and looked down on the large piece of lemon cake in his hand. It was delicious. He opened his mouth and took a big bite of the cake, licking his lips to catch all the crumbs. His father did the same. The family spent the rest of the evening inside their house, talking, laughing, and eating. It was a nice warm evening, and they were very happy. The rain continued as the hailstones kept falling on their roof, making a lot of noise.